1-0 our score after one. Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. They'll run again here with Robinson. And he'll manage only a couple here up to the 25.
Brandon, one thing about blitzes, they really confuse offensive linemen at times, and what you have to do is lock in on the guy right in front of you. If you don't, you saw the end result. Defensive tackle ended up making the play.
On 3rd down, Robinson. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on 3rd.
I definitely like the play call. You don't expect it on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, do you? You expect a pass play. Had a little courage there to call the run, and boy, they were successful.
He's got the hook up downfield to Samuel. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit, and they get one here in the passing game.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
So it looks like they stopped some fighting them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Back to the ground with Robinson. Touchdown, Washington. Brian Robinson Jr., 30 yards. And the Commanders get a bit closer.
You get in a 2nd and long situation down here in the red zone. I'd say most defensive coaches would think pass, let's bring some pressure. So this is kind of a tendency breaker here to hit him with something on the ground, and he'll take it all the way into the end zone.
Extra point by Sly is up and good, and they'll cut the lead to 21-7. Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away. Oh, the return is Jones from the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And their last time out, looking to repeat that. Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
Throwing on 3rd down, Fields. And they're going to get this beyond 40 before he's taken down. Well, that's one way to convert on 3rd down, picking up 26 yards.
Good job there of getting his tight end involved because he lines up on the right side of the formation, just works his way across the field. I really like how they were in sync on that one. He spotted the open gap in the zone, and his quarterback found him, and they get a first down.
Here we go, Sly.
They run the option here on 1st and 10. It's a pretty strong running there as yards. He'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Well, partner, for a few years there, we thought this read option play was going to take over the whole NFL. It seemed like everyone was using it, but it has been scaled back considerably in the last few seasons, mainly because people were worried about their quarterbacks getting hit. But when you call it at the right time and you use it properly, you see the type of gains you can get. A nice chunk of yardage there by the quarterback.
Pass with LJ.
And that is incomplete.
Normally you think
What's goody? What's goody? What's goody, bro? Trying to work out this fucking QB, man. I got that passing shit on though. I forgot to turn that shit off, so it's hard to fuck throw the ball.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Yeah, I can't get that shit. I can't get that shit right, bro. I keep saying I want to try it, then I'm trying it with this bum quarterback. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm trying to use it with the bum quarterback, and that shit's even worse.
And make a run as we just saw there.
3rd and 2, Fields. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jamin Davis.
That shit trash. I might have to run all games until I get out of this match.
He positioned himself perfectly to be there for the interception. He made the play of the game for his defense right there.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Here's Jones to bring it out of the end zone.
Trying to work out these defense too. So man defense is not as OP, which is good. But I'm playing like I got all these fast. I got these fucking fast young guys, but they stupid. You know what I'm saying? Like they 70 overall, 66. I think one of them 65. So I'm trying to get that shit straight.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They've seen their 21-0 advantage cut to just 7, so time to go back to work here. 1st and 10. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Second and 9 now from the 21. Off play action, Fields. Locates Mooney on the outline. That one good for 26 and a first down.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
On 1st and 10, here's Fields. And that's complete to his running back, Hubbard. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
On 2nd down, a run with Herbert. that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2.
Passing game's been running quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle. That's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
Here we go.
Fields on 3rd down. Eluding the pressure.
Oh, get the fuck out of here.
The ball comes out. This will get out of bounds.
Get the fuck out of here.
Fields, we know he has the good mobility. He flashes it there as he scrambles for the 1st down.
Can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief.
He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone came around with a lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Fields. And he's got it moving. In the end zone, touchdown Chicago. Darnell Mooney with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Bears will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
And that's certainly an important score right there because they gave themselves a 2-score cushion heading towards halftime. Now you got to force the other team out of their comfort zone, and it changes the way you approach the second half as well. How you want to do things on offense, and your defense feels much better too, having that lead.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. From the end zone, here's Pringle. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
Fields on 1st down. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. And the Commanders are going to take possession as they got it at the 42-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And maybe a chance for a quick completion and then a long field goal try. We'll see. Taking a shot for Samuel. Third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Johnson. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. Time for a break.
I'm trying to get it over his head. Couldn't get that bitch. My bottle.
On EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis operating on set and ready to rock for the third quarter.
Damn, it's 3 o'clock.
Scoreboard, but they are getting the football first here, and we are back underway on EA Sports. From the end zone, here's Pringle. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. By no means certainly are they out of this contest. Two-score game start of the third quarter, but you feel like if they don't get points and then they give up points, then it can become a slippery slope. This feels like an important possession.
Yeah, that slope becomes even more slick if you come away empty-handed on this drive, because then you give them a chance to extend their lead. You need some kind of points here, even if it's just a field goal. It's what I call one of those calming drives. Try and slow things down a little bit.
Now Howell. Flushed out right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's third.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going. Trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the third quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
On the counter, this is Robinson. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. Give him the third down conversion, 5 yards on the play. Well, after an interception, last thing you want to do is go 3 and out, give the ball right back. They avoided that.
Yeah, you definitely do not want to do that. I remember in college I played with a really big-time player on defense. We ended up getting an interception as we passed the offense coming out. He told him, if you don't take care of this football, you have to answer to me later. You definitely want to take care of it and pick up first downs.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Well, you don't turn your nose up at a gain of 4, do you? They'll take that on first down. Playbook's got to be pretty well open on 2nd and 6.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 6. Here's Howell to throw on 2nd down. This will be caught at Samuel. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
That certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Going to be caught downfield by Dodson. A gain of 32 that time.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
They'll throw on first down. Here's Howell. That one is slant to McLaurin. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin from 19 yards away. And the Commanders are back within a score. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard and you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away. And this will come out to the 25 as Jones elects for the touchback. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Fields. A full left side taken in by Kmet. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 27 yards there, a first down. On 1st and 10, it's Herbert. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Montez Sweat with a tackle. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
They had the incomplete pass on second down. Now they need a big play here. 3rd and 10. To throw is Fields. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now, but let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Lines up and lets it go for Samuel. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
With a play fake, and now here's how to throw it. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. How about this? Terry McLaurin, touchdown. Terry McLaurin, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Commanders are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
You like that play, eh? Hey. I used the little passing thing to kind of direct it up the field a little bit.
Tied at 28 as he kicks it away. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. No sweat from Montez Sweat that time as he makes that stop look easy.
I think sometimes when you're trying to get after the quarterback, maybe it's better to be lucky than great, because I think on that one, he's just trying to get upfield and rush the passer. Instead, the tackle for the loss landed right in his lap.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Now Fields.
Ah, motherfucker.
And at the 42-yard line here and brought down.
I thought he was going out.
19 7 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
And this is why trying to cover the angle route is so difficult. Anyone playing the linebacker position, when they see a running back out of the backfield widen, because he heads towards the flat first, oftentimes you widen too much and overcommit. He cuts up inside, and that's what we saw there. A nice pickup for a first down.
He's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's...
Fuck that, I'm going to switch off next time.
Another big hit there. This one's good for 18.
Very nice play here. They go read option, read the defensive end, and when he collapsed down inside, how about the quarterback pulling it, keeping it, and not only getting to the second level, but picking up some really nice yardage.
Very, very well read. On first down, Fields.
It's harder, bro. They can, so you can, as a running back, you can cut on a dime now. Like the person with the ball, they can cut on a dime now. So that fucking user tackling is fucking crazy. It's hard as shit right now. I ain't gonna switch off, but that shit fucking hard. I be waiting on a nigga to switch off on me so I can follow suit. That shit ain't no joke, my guy.
Here's 2nd and 10. Fields now to throw. The throw complete to the tight end, Tunyon. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Ran a perfect defense in this situation. Would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync.
I'm already knowing. Pass him to me a few times. I'm 6.
Oh, you done got some games in? I didn't even know you played it already. Yeah, that shit crazy, bro. Like, they be, this is motherfucking, this one of them RPOs.
They'll fake the handoff. Now and he will have the Bears first down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
Fields throwing again. This is caught.
Too fast, too fast.
Justin Fields fighting Darnell Mooney. And the Bears answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. Santos able to tack on the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. From the end zone, here's Pringle. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the 4th quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Well, I think we were both wondering if we were going to see them try and push it deep downfield, facing a 1-possession deficit late, and they certainly didn't disappoint. They gave it an effort.
2nd and 10, Howell. This to McLaurin out on the left side. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Howell going to audible to something else. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air.
Oh, come on, bro.
Some coaches like to take the shorter, more reliable yardage, and some, they like to go for the big shot. No fear of risking a deep ball there, but wasn't enough to get them to completion.
1 score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll try and run for it. Going absolutely nowhere. He'll wind up losing a yard or 2.
Just wanted to test that play out.
Handling tight, but he comes up empty here. And it'll be a turnover on downs. couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. Herbert now on the option. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Khalil Herbert, 27 yards. And the Bears have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this 4th quarter. Well, this, of course, set up by the stop a moment ago on 4th down, and now that might be the score that puts this one officially out of reach.
And it's a tough one because your hands are tied when you're losing in the 4th quarter because you know you've got to make something happen. They couldn't pick up the 1st down, and after that, the air just went right out of the balloon, and you knew you were looking at a defeated team.
The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away. From the end zone, here's Pringle. And he's able to get this across.
Hey, man, that motherfucking juke is going to be a love. That shit going to be a problem. That shit crazy. It's like you just stop on the dime. Whoop, whoop. No worrying about changing direction or nothing.
Well, Charles, you remember their last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it.
I had my fucking, had my guy wide open over there, too, on the other side. Let me run it again.
It was fair to look back and say the 4th down was a moment where this one was decided. But as you mentioned, understandable about why they went for it. But, hey, a lot of credit to the guys on the defensive side of the ball. They knew they'd have to defend in that situation, and they got it done.
Past the 25 to the 26, a gain of 5. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Back to throw, Howell. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yes, let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out.
What the fuck? I want him to run inside. I can't get that pass placement shit down for nothing.
And that will force a turnover on downs.
Here we go.
A toss left side for Herbert. And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line. 42 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. This defense, Charles, they have unraveled here in the 4th.
In a sense, it's like they're being pressed, like in a basketball game, and they just can't get the ball over half court. I mean, no matter what they do, they can't get off the field. They can't slow them down. It just goes up and down the field against them. Yeah, unraveling would be a perfect word for them.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
And here, you're down in the red zone. You need to be smart, not force anything. So that's a wise decision to just get rid of the football.
Oh, shit, it's raining out there. Hey, I didn't know that.
Here we go.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Back to throw, Fields. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. DJ Moore with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bears have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. So the touchdown right there is now they're really beginning to pull away.
Yeah, this was a tight game until not too long ago. But since then, they've hit the accelerator, and they pushed the lead up to 3 scores here in the 4th quarter, and I don't see them looking back.
Now the point after try for Santos. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points.
Hey, Rome, you playing?
Out there, and they will send this one away. From the end zone, here's Pringle. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 16-yard line.
All right, let me go to some of my other joints.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
And McLaurin going to pick up the Commanders' first down as the tackle made up around the 33-yard line. And he's certainly been a huge factor in this one. He's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up.
Look at this formation, bro. You still look at this formation. I love this one.
Do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in there.
Why did the other guy, I don't want 2 people running that route. Why would he run?
First down, but this throw downfield.
Why would you run that route?
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
Out of the gun, they give to Robinson. And we are inside a 2
like that
minutes
formation.
left in this lopsided affair. So it's Commanders football as we get back to it. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Howell.
Come on, man. He can't.
At this point, down big, you'd have to
I gotta turn that shit off. Jesus Christ.
It's actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Got to turn it off. Got to turn it off. I said we got to turn it off. Got to
All
turn
right,
it
they're going
off.
to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. 4th down, Howell, desperation time. Buying time to his left. They had to go for it with such little time remaining.
Got to turn it off. Got to turn it off.
On downs. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive.
Easy. Go.
They'll get this quickly out to Claypool. So the completion gets him just a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front and create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
That one looks like he'll throw here. He's going to look deep down the field. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
Throwing on 3rd down, Fields. He's going to try and go deep again. And this is caught. Touchdown. Jarnell Mooney, 40 yards. And the Bears up the lead to 4 scores now here in this 4th quarter. But not much defensive resistance on that drive. And really, Charles, the way this offense has been humming, they haven't faced much defensive resistance the entire game.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say that one team, their defense did not wake up and make it to the stadium for this one. There may be some major changes on that side of the ball when we see them the next time out.
Santos with the extra point, and that'll increase their lead to 28. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. From the end zone, here's Pringle. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is end the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Eddie Jackson picks it, and the Bears are going to get the football here at their own 23. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense. But they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
Here we go.
On 1st and 10, here's Fields. That's complete to his running back, Herbert. Finding space at the 40. And finally brought down right at the midfield stripe. A big play that time on a catch and run. And it'll move the chains. Well, there's absolutely been no stopping this offense today. They already have the big lead, obviously. Here in the 4th quarter, they could coast to the end. But right now, they're not passing up any chances to put up some garbage time yardage.
And, partner, why would they? Because who knows the next time you'll be playing as well as you have today. When you're in that zone, you go ahead and take full advantage of it. You don't worry about your opponent. You just worry about what you're doing.
Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions for that coach, and maybe you and I should attend that press conference.
Oh, what the fuck?
At the 6-yard line, and he will get into the end zone.
He wouldn't jump.
Another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Well, this is long since over, and some might see this as overkill, but remember, this is a team that puts on the hard hats, grabs the lunch pail, and tells everyone, we're going to give you a full 60 minutes. And that's exactly how they're playing this one out.
Santos now to add the PAT.